It says practice rewind. Practice rewind. It said practice.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it. Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a Fireflinger did the... Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just... I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can... Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. Are you my mystery killer? Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Safi. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring con. You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster. When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
I have no idea what the
Well,
fuck I'm
you're
supposed to do.
definitely no true samurai. Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open? Yoink.
Quickly undo that.
People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Yoink.
I've been doing that though.
Yoink.
Am I not rewinding it correctly? Apparently not.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe. Yoink.
What the fuck? I don't get it. Oh my god. I don't fucking get it.
Oh, I'll find Swordmaster Frostbite's killer, Moses. Just you wait. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
Can't even leave.
Yoink.
Welcome.
Oh my god, I don't get it.
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer. Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses is abusing his powers.
Nope. That's not the one. I don't fucking get it.
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
can't even figure out how to fucking look it up. Press L1. Am I not pressing it fast enough? Babe, I know you don't like these games, but you game smart. Am I not understanding something? Like,
I'm not paying no attention to none of that shit.
it says take, I take it, and then it says press L1 quickly to undo Max's last
Press
transaction.
L1. There you go.
But look, it's telling me to take it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, that's why I play shit like that.
Stop, babe.
Turtle strapped to a rocket booster. The first scene was fucking me because he pulled
Stop. Stop.
after everything with timelines last year. I don't think the power might have moved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know what he's right.
Stop. Stop.
I'm a good detective. For the most part. Moses is tracking my parents along with her to don't finish yet. I was really worried when Moses said she practiced for hours. But he was trying to do it safely. So far, he's been right. Right? Right.
This formidable fellow, that is the evil sword master Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's only the right question. Test me.
You first. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. I doubt this little guy's sword is no true samurai, but anime can surprise me.
I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep... Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far... Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed. Are you my mystery killer? Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
Get us out of here!
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
White people.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster. Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he quote... Here she is. But what's your name, young lady? Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to... Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough. Okay, ask me again. Moses isn't going to accept a second guess. Luckily, I can have as many first guesses as I need. Okay, ask me again. A high school? Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend... Okay, ask me. Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll... Okay, ask me again.
Max.
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the Time Dojo.
This soldier had the worst tap out ever because his family abandoned him and he accepted his fate, knowing that they forgot about him long ago after not sending letters to the
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up? I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan. A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up? This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces. Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yes. A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
What, nigga?
Usually yours.
Every day, Enterprise tries to stop cars from driving past the stop school bus on her daughter's route over and over and over again. So we stayed down the bus stop for 4 days last week. The first day we saw 3 cars drive by the flashing lights, and the next day wasn't any better. We caught 2 more drivers on camera speeding right past the stop school bus, and 2 others stopped right in front of us at the last minute. And it happened again and again the next 2 days. I feel sick. Watching these cars non-stop just makes me sick.
Miss Mom reported her daughters missing and tracked them down on her own. But when the guy challenged her, she made it clear she wasn't playing around. How do you know it's real?
So yesterday they let my mom report that the thing tagged her Instagram account and she was gonna go with some other guy. So we came here, there were lots of cars, and there was a company that they were knocking, nobody answered the door. They were like, so before you answer any questions that we can ask you, you better be honest because those that you call girlfriends, they're gonna sneak you out. So you said you're said, you know what, they're here, but he said, no, they're not here. They live this morning. I said, bring my dog. That's all I want, nothing else. It's not worth it.
Miss Mom reported her daughters missing.
Hey, did y'all see this? Watch this. This is the most heartbreaking emergency call ever. Her ex-boyfriend had bullets had a heavy.
A kid showed up in a ski mask and sprayed
You would have came at me like this. That makes it exciting. Not cold.
You meant the whole camera. This biker started knocking on car windows and begging people to move away because just seconds earlier, he'd hit a traffic jam and heard a family crying helplessly. Their little girl was having a severe seizure. If they didn't reach the hospital in time, she might not survive. He screamed at people to clear the road, but quickly realized that wasn't happening, and that made it worse because he knew every second counted. That's when he told the father, hold her tight and get on the bike. He ran red lights, nearly collided with another bike. He pushed through every risk until they finally pulled up to the hospital, but he didn't leave. Not until he confirmed the little girl was okay. This biker deserves a like.
This man was at a game with his friends when they saw someone who had previously robbed them. When he insisted they had the wrong one, it was already too late.
We're headed to this game, everything's okay.
This woman forced her way into an elderly couple's car and refused to leave it. But when officers asked if they wanted to press charges, their answer wouldn't matter.
Make sure I understand. You come off the highway, you look here, right here, black lady ran up to you, opened your door,
seeing
Damn.
his own daughter. A random woman nearby couldn't just walk away. This woman is seconds away from tears.
This 17-year-old boy found a purse with thousands of dollars inside a shopping cart. But instead of keeping the money, he did something no one expected.
Just taking whatever was in the purse, you know.
Right after finding the purse, he went to the address on the ID card to return it. It was in the parking lot.
She answered, my mom told me since I was little to always do the right thing, even when no one's watching. Also, he said, if I lost my stuff, I would want somebody to bring it back to me.
After the kind act, he simply walked away and refused to take anything in return.
I said, did you get his name? Or did you just give him like 20 bucks? And she's like, no, I didn't know. And I was like, oh my God, where to find him?
The women felt bad because he didn't take anything in return. So they shared the story on social media, and soon they not only found him, but strangers also raised nearly $4,000 for the teen, proving that good things happen to good people.
Knock it off.
A road rage encounter spiraled out of control and left one person dead. On September 16, 32-year-old Catherine was rushing her sick 5-year-old daughter to the hospital when a road rage incident took a dangerous turn. At an intersection, an SUV blocked her path. After she honked, the driver, Jack Cooper, suddenly got out, aggressive and out of control. He began shouting, climbed onto her hood, and threatened her life. Catherine warned she would call the police, but he didn't back down. Instead, he tried to force his way into the car. With her child inside and nowhere to go, Catherine pulled out a revolver and fired. Cooper later died from his injuries. In court, prosecutors...
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses...
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself. Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes. Ah!
Moses, unplug the... Moses, unplug the kettle!
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
What if I can't change anything? One time, I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her. And the one thing I learned is that you can't save everyone.
I'm sorry about Chloe.
And now we could lose a Loretta, or a Reggie, or a you. How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines, and everything with Safi, and me having powers, and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it.
Even Vin?
Vin in my relationship had the staying power of warm milk. A rewind had nothing to do with it. Besides, he's busy, hitching his star to President Teller's wagon and going for his graduate degree.
How's he doing? You guys still hang out?
We have coffee in the Fab sometimes. He complains about working for Owen. I complain about working for Owen. It's nice. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Reggie, any guess?
The sun. What? Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of a BRAC. Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight... Praxis, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them. I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it. I remember helping 3 students last time. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache. Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
Who else could use my help?
Need to find Reggie and Jeanette. One student down. I can probably help 2 more. Need to find Reggie and Jeanette. One student down. I can probably help 2 more. Need to find Reggie and Jeanette.